And then you got Donny and Marie van. You got to get your dolls to the show. One was a little bit country. The other was a little bit rock and roll. You mix them together, what did you get? One of the cheesiest, corny variety shows of the 70s, Donny and Marie. When you first watched it, you weren't sure. Were they lovers? They had the same last name. Maybe they were a married couple. But no, they were brother and sisters. Sure didn't act like brother and sisters. Not no brother and sisters I knew back in the 70s. Now, if you didn't grow up in the 70s, variety show just seems really strange. I mean, everyone had one, it seemed like. And, even Star Wars in a way had a variety show. It was a strange time. But probably the top of the variety show mountain has to be Donny and Marie. Now, of course, they did have the brothers come in, the Osmond brothers, try to take a little piece of the pie. Never was a huge hit. They even had that little Jimmy Osmond. Remember him? That long-haired lover from Liverpool. Anyway, he tried to take over the show also, or be a big hit. They really pushed him out there, but never really took off. Well, believe it or not, they did a slew of merchandise related to Donny and Marie. From Mattel toy line to rat toys, lunchboxes, radios, all kinds of stuff. And believe it or not, we're going to look at 50. I stopped at 50. So grab your fly collar, put on your bell bottoms, get your afro ready, because we're digging into the 70s with some Donny and Marie merchandise.
We're a little bit country and rock and roll.
Is that Donny and Marie?
It's us with our Donny Marie wireless microphone.
Set your AM radio at the proper frequency and your voice will be on the radio. 9-volt batteries not included.
You try it.
Oh, yeah, greet him. Pretend you're Marie.
I can't sing.
Donny and Marie wireless microphone, each sold separately from LJN.
And let's start right here with a thermos. Donny and Marie, the thermos. There you go right there. There's Marie right there. You can see a little bit of Donny also. Again, one of them was country, one of them was rock and roll. I'm not going to tell you which one, but my sister had an album called Donny Disco. Remember he was dressed like a magician or something with a train track. I can't remember. It was weird. And then we have a severed head of Marie Osmond. You could put makeup on it. I guarantee there's a lot of people out there that became morticians and they grew up with these things. These things were popular. There was a Farrah Fawcett one. There was a Cher one. I'm surprised Kenner didn't release a Star Wars Princess Leia one. But it's just a severed head. And at first I thought it was Mary Tyler Moore. It took me a second there. And you just put makeup on it and it's really creepy. And check out this right here. You want to dress up like Donny and Marie? Well, you had to buy two different sets and had two different faces. I guess you could put a Donny on the back of your head, but you could go trick-or-treating as Donny or Marie. And it's just, oh my God, is that Jimmy, oh my God, is that Jimmy Osmond? Let's take a look at this here. How about this? An amplifier. The last thing I want to do is amplify the sounds of Donny and Marie. Donny and Marie. You can carry it around, sing it through a microphone. You can say, I would sing some of the big hits, but I don't know nothing they sing. I don't know nothing they sing now that I think about it, other than I'm a little bit country and you're a little bit rock and roll. That's the only part of that song I even know. It is a song, right? I watched in the 70s. My sister was a big fan. How about a Donny and Marie guitar? Donny and Marie the guitar. There they are singing right there. They're a couple of Mormons. I don't even know what a Mormon is. I just know Donny and Marie are Mormons because that seemed like they always brought that up. Whenever I see interview or something about Donny and Marie, they say, hey, the Donny and Marie, the Mormons. I don't know what that means. I guess that means they smile a lot. But there we go, Donny and Marie. And how about Donny and Marie camera and photo album set? You get a picture of Donny and Marie. And you get a little fake camera too as a rack toy from Gordy Toys. Gordy Toys made these. And how about Donny and Marie spoon? Who the hell's eating their Fruit Loops from a Donny and Marie spoon? I don't know. And how about this? The Osmond toothbrush. It says the Osmonds, but I only see Marie on it. This is a carry travel along toothbrush in case you want to Ladies and gentlemen, Tooth Decay Trey.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tooth Decay Trey.
Okay, Tooth Decay Trey, give us some wisdom.
If you want to get into heaven, it's simple. Don't floss your teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tooth Decay Trey. Sorry, whenever we talk anything toothbrush related, he likes to pop up with some advice. Not very good advice, don't listen to him. And then we got a Donny and Marie sticker book. You want some stickers to put in a book? You got it. You got the book, you got the stickers, you got Donny and Marie stickers right there. See, I think she's a little bit country. I think he's a little bit rock and roll, but I think they're a little bit awful. Donny and Marie right here, wallet and money set. Because when you think of Donny and Marie, you think of money sets. Even write a check. Man, you know this toy's old. Comes with a toy check. Well, at least it comes with a pen. That's nice of them to give you a pen to write with. And then we got Donny and Marie. Now this makes a little bit more sense. Microphone and song book. You open these phone books. See, it says right there she's country. Open it up and you can go write down your own lyrics. You can make your own Donny and Marie song. Make your own Donny and Marie song. I don't know how that would go, but there it is right there. And then we've got Mattel line. We're not going to look at everything from Mattel because they did a lot of clothes for these dolls, so we're not going to dig into all that. It'll take forever. But there we go. There's a 2 set right there. Donny and Marie, the 2 set. See? Brother and sister? Sure, if you say so. And here's Donny, and I know this one. I know this doll. I guess my sister got a Donny and Marie doll for Christmas or something because maybe somebody bought 2 of them because for years, I'm not talking about until probably the early 90s, my grandma had this Donny Osmond still in the box in the closet. Then she gave it to the poor kid down the road. This was probably like 92. She probably didn't know who the hell Donny Osmond was. She was like 8 years old. She opened the box up. I was like, I could have kept it in the box. Well, at least the poor girl Penny had a little bit of fun with it, I guess. But it sat in the closet for a long time. You just randomly see it. You'd be like, oh my God, Donny Osmond doll. It's crazy. And then you got Donny and Marie mugs. Color. You can color your own mug. You want to color Donny brown? Go right ahead. You want to color Marie yellow? I'm not judging. Color them whatever color you want to. And then we got the Donny and Marie AM radio. Top 10. You can listen to the AM radio. Yeah. I know all your disco's favorites were on the FM dial. But if you had AM, you could listen to some Paul Harvey. Let's take a listen.
It was her daughter Evelyn, Susan explained. The little girl's bronchitis had become worrisome enough to take her to the doctor. The doctor's office was in Southold and on Love Lane.
That bit never gets old. Yeah, actually it does. And then we've got, what the hell's that doing in here? A Patty Duke doll. Sorry. I guess we're looking at 49 things from Donny and Marie. How about a toy case to put your look at that picture. That don't look like brother. I ain't never seen a brother and sister take a picture like that. That looks like my aunt and uncle's photo that hung up in their trailer. That's just, man, that's a lot of hair between them two. It was the 70s, a lot of bush. And then we got Donny and Marie, the top secret plate project. What's in that? I see a clock, a shower. I don't know what kind of secret project they're doing. I don't want to know. Move on. That's a golden book right there. Remember that? How about Donny and Marie at the State Fair mystery? State Fair. And then we've got Osmond. I told the Osmonds tried to get on the merchandise craze also. They tried to be hit, never really took it off. You got the yo-yo. Well, it does have Donny on the yo-yo, but he's not on the package. I guess they're like, well, Osmond, we'll put you on the package. We ain't putting you on the yo-yo itself. Yeah, we got little Jimmy right there. Jimmy Osmond. Should have said the name. Let's move on right here to a coloring book. And here's a picture of Donny you can color. Color him whatever color you like. Those crazy 70 clothes, you're going to need a lot of crayons. Let's take a look to see what he says. I need this one just for my purple sock. I'm going to warn you. Do not Google purple sock. Please, don't. Urban Dictionary, stay away. And how about some bed sheets? You want to curl up in the bed with Donny and Marie? I know I did. I thought about that a lot in the 70s. Like, I don't know which one's country. I don't know which one's rock and roll, but I like to have them both in the bed. And you could with a Donny and Marie bed set. Even has a pillowcase. How about that? And how about a Donny and Marie? Some of these pictures are awful and fuzzy. Sorry, they're small. Hey, people didn't think take good pictures. Some of this stuff's rare. Donny and Marie. Photograph. That means record. It's a record player right there. You open it up, put your little 45 Donny and Marie record and listen to it. You can listen to Donny and Marie on the record player. And then we have a Donny and Marie coloring book. We looked at that. We looked at a page front, but that's the cover up. The coloring book of Donny and Marie. And then we have a Donny and Marie a lunchbox. Look at Donny right there. Look at that hair. I'm jealous. And there's the Osmonds back there. I don't see the one that shouldn't be named. I'm not going to talk about the little one because he's going to pop up and sing that stupid song. So let's move on to, I should have said nothing. There he is. Mattel, it must have been in the contractors. Hey, we do a deal with Mattel. We do Donny and Marie, we got to do Jimmy. Why? I don't know why they were trying to make this little fat kid so popular. Dude, you don't even have long hair. He's a lover. He only has pubes yet. And then we got Marie right there from the Donny Osmond Marie line. Donny Osmond right there. Get them mixed up. I looked at them so much. Marie Osmond. How about some paper dolls? You want to dress up some paper Donny and paper Marie? There you go. You could probably roll them up and smoke them if you wanted to. And then we've got a record tote. These were big in the 70s too. I got a Star Wars one somewhere. You can't see it right now because it's a picture. 3PO and R2. But there you go. Put your records in there. A Donny right there. Donny and Marie. And it's washable. I don't know what the hell you're doing with this record tote that you need to wash it. I don't even want to know. And how about color forms? That's right. We didn't get Star Wars color forms, but we did get Donny and Marie color forms. There they are right there on the stage. Who's that girl with the Daisy Dukes on? And that's Marie Osmond. Never thought I'd see a Mormon with Daisy Dukes on, but you never know what you're going to see on this channel. And how about the TV set for your Mattel figures? Dolls. Put them right there. That's kind of cool little TV set. I like that. It'd be kind of cool. I would put my Star Wars, put my Luke Skywalker on there and everything. How about, here's the clothes. I said I did a lot of clothes just to show you what it looks like. We're going to look at them. Did a lot, so we're not going to dig into all those. And then we got a lunchbox. Vinyl lunchbox. But there they are right there. Donny and Marie. They're always together. Or most of the time. Here's a rocking guitar and microphone set. The guitar doesn't tune, doesn't make a good sound. It goes bling, bling, bling. That's all it does. Bling, 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 bling. But there you go. Microphone set. You know that microphone disappeared in a lot of girls' rooms. You know the girls, the boys like, I want to play Donny. Where's the microphone? The girls like, I don't know what happened to it. I took it in my room. I haven't seen it. You know where it is, stuck behind the bed sheets. And then we've got a country and rock rhythm set. I can't believe they made this crap. Can't believe they made this crap. I don't even know what to say about this crap anymore. Donny and Marie magnet set. Because when I think of magicians, I think Donny and Marie. Oh, who's your favorite magician? Is it Houdini? No. Who's your favorite magician? Is it Doug Henning? Well, pretty darn close. My favorite magician is Donny Osmond and Marie. I don't know. It's the same old stupid magic tricks in every set back then too. And we got another record out. This is a sing-along one. Is that different than the last one? LGN made this one. Maybe I show that one twice. The box looks a little different, so there you go. And then I guess we're down to 48. Donny and Marie key and watch set. My dad had one of them wallets. You remember those wallets that had keys like that, like hanged in there? It was weird. Look at that money. That money ain't real. And you got some pictures of Donny and Marie right there. It's a rag toy. Some factories just had this crap and they threw Donny and Marie on it. And then you got a carrying case for your Mattel dolls right there with the Donny and Marie Osmond carrying case. Only 2 of them. I guess you could throw all the clothes in it. And then you got a Donny and Marie van. You got to get your dolls to the show. You got to get your dolls on the ride. You got a Donny. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm laughing at Donny and Marie. Back here, they look kind of cool in the junk room, sticking that back there. And then we got a Donny and Marie right here, Hollywood. What's it called? Hollywood home playset. Donny and Marie play. I told you they lived together. I don't know what them Mormons are doing, but at least these two. Weird. But there you go, right there. Now, as far as I know, this thing never did get released. Sorry about that, girls or guys. And how about this creepy thing? A giant Marie doll. I'm so glad they didn't do a Donnie. That would have freaked me out even more. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. Wow. Who would want that? I don't understand the appeal of that one. Can't really play with it. And then here is the Donnie. At first I thought it was Tattoo from Fantasy Island. Looks about the same. That's the one that's creepy. What they showed up at your door wanting candy. I throw the whole damn bucket at it just to get out of the yard. That is, even the picture on the smock looks weird. And here, this is a small picture, I know, because I only could find one picture. There's one. It was really small. Sorry. Looked everywhere. Donny and Marie toothbrush set right there. It's a little TV. He's got the toothbrush.
It's me again. That's right.
He's back again, guys. Tooth decay tray.
Oh.
Go ahead. Give him some advice, Tooth decay tray.
If you can get cavities, your ice cream will be more fun to eat.
Thank you, Tooth decay tray. I can't believe y'all watch this crap. And then we've got a guitar jewelry set. Just Marie. Donnie's been taking off the rack toy right here. There he is. You ever wanted to see Marie's pearl necklace? Now you can. Hell, you can give her a pearl necklace right here with a drawer to put them in. You can put earrings in them too. Crazy. And then we have a thermos. A thermos. I don't know why Donnie Marie's black. I'm not judging. I don't know. I hope they're not going in blackface. I missed that episode of the dead. I hope not. But there we go. Donnie and Marie. Fuck, we're almost up to 16 minutes of this Donnie and Marie crap. We got to get out of here. Donnie and Marie drum set. Donnie and Marie travel set. Travel set. And we're going to end it right here. We're probably the dumbest of them all. Donnie and Marie kazoo. Is anything worse than hearing someone blow a damn kazoo? I'd rather see someone blow that kazoo that was on the Flintstones. Anyway, that's Donnie and Marie merchandise. Can't believe we looked at it. Almost 50 of them. Crazy. Let me know what you think about Donnie and Marie in the comments below. They were big in the 70s. They were big. You make fun of them today, but God, they were huge.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.